Rav Shimshon Pincus shares an insight into his life. He says that he was the chazan for Yom Kippur in his yeshiva. As the Baal Musaf and Baal Ne'ilah, he sweated out the tefillos in such an intensive way that when it came to the end of Yom Kippur, he was completely exhausted. He had no koach left. He was davening for his tzibur, he was davening for his family, he was davening for Klal Yisrael. And he used every ounce of energy that he had until Motzi Yom Kippur. He was completely exhausted. He would come home eventually, break his fast, and sit down a little bit to regain some strength. And then he would say, okay, what am I doing? I need to learn. What am I doing with my brain? I need to learn. And he would open up. Well, what am I going to learn? I'm going to open up Hilchos Sukkos. And sure enough, the very first halacha is that Motzei Yom Kippur, a Jew is supposed to go and build their sukkah. Well, doesn't matter if you're the Chazan Yom Kippur. Motzei Yom Kippur, you go and you build your sukkah. This is a very challenging halacha for some of us. We get very exhausted, very frail after the fast. But the opportunity to go from the mitzvah of purifying ourselves to the beautiful shelter of the sukkah immediately shows our continuity and our commitment to the mitzvahs, to the avodas Hashem that we have. It should only be that we feel that the purity and the kapara that HaKadosh Baruch Hu gave us on Yom Kippur is carried through into the sukkah. There's a beautiful idea that the kapara of Yom Kippur is represented by the Avinu Malkeinu, that we're screaming at the end of Ne'ilah, Avinu Malkeinu, and the Avinu comes first, because ultimately HaKadosh Baruch Hu, as our Father who is the King, is forgiving us, is understanding all of our inner kochos and who we can truly be, and giving us atonement for who we could be this coming year, rather than maybe what we've done in the past year. And that relationship with our Father, that warm embrace that we feel in Yom Kippur, is continued through the sukkah. The sukkah, we know, has to have minimally 2.5 walls. There is a beautiful idea of the 2.5 walls being represented by an arm, one part of the arm, another part of the arm, and a half a wall by the hand, representing an embrace. The 2.5 walls of the sukkah are the 2.5 walls of the hug that HaKadosh Baruch Hu is giving us after Yom Kippur, knowing that we have so much potential, knowing that we are so beloved to Him. May we all be zocha to a sukkos which is inspired from the tshuva of our Yom Kippur, feeling that embrace of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and may it last us the entire year long. Wishing everyone Chag Sameach.